I'm not sure how long it's been since you watched the Umbara arc from the Clone Wars, but ever since I started this series of watching Star Wars battles in slow motion, this battle has been at the very top of my list to watch. So far, we've watched 14 of the biggest and most iconic Star Wars battles in slow motion, and we found a lot of crazy stuff along the way. Umbara is the 15th battle, and honestly, I can't believe we didn't do it sooner. This is the one battle with more clone casualties than any other in the series, and they know it. I don't know if you remember, but Pong Krell is possibly one of the very best bad guys in Star Wars. For how cool his massive dual double-bladed lightsabers are, I absolutely hate this guy. He takes pride in his methods. He knows he loses more clones, but he thinks that's the key to success. Watching this arc in slow motion really does open up a lot of tiny details that I completely missed the first time I watched this. And this is actually kind of a part 2 video. We're watching episodes 3 and 4 in this video. In part 1, we watched the first 2 episodes. And if you haven't seen it yet, you definitely need to go watch it. It's been years since I saw this arc, and I was completely taken off guard by how brutal this war was. And I'm pretty sure it was much larger than it was depicted in the show. It's crazy to think that while we saw Krell fighting on one front, all around the planet there was probably just as much carnage and a bunch of other Jedi leading their clones to take over more outposts. Not that we'll ever get to see more from this war, but it's just kind of cool to think about. But all of these episodes are so emotional. The clones, Rex included, had to make some of the most difficult and moral decisions they had to ever make in the entire show. This arc played such an important part in establishing who they are as clones and what makes them so individually unique. While most might blindly follow Krell as he takes the immoral path, the other clones come to grips with standing up for their brothers, being aimlessly slaughtered by their general, and risk treason and disobey direct orders to try to do what they think is right. And at the end, when Krell turns the clones on each other and they start unknowingly killing each other, I low-key shed a tear. And the end slaughter scene where they finally confront Krell is just brutal. Make sure you watch until the end of the video because it's going to get intense. But be sure to subscribe. Only 12% of the viewers that watch my channel are actually subscribed. So if you enjoy the videos and would love to help me reach 500k subs, it's totally free and it doesn't cost anything, but it really helps me out. I'll definitely be doing more videos in this series that you're not going to want to miss, and I'd love to see you come back for the next video. But this battle is really long, so let's just jump right into it. Couldn't care less that a battle's actually going on. Gosh, that's so cool. I need some clone armor, by the way. And one of these ships, or 2 of them, if you have access to them. I wouldn't mind a double lightsaber by taking it away from Krell too. Oh, there's that guy that they shocked on the way here. Definitely not getting up. Wait, I don't remember these shots. This guy gets blasted from the front. Poor dude. I remember that, mowing those down. Weird. Sometimes they sneak new shots into the first part, like deleted scenes or stuff they haven't used before. I'm surprised they took this guy prisoner because all the other times they straight up just executed them on the spot. Also, their systems are so much different than normal. Their holograms are weird. They're like the weird cube ones. And these doors, they like open and have a hologram protecting them. So freaky. I don't know why their systems are so different. Even their ships. I mean, it's kind of cool to see that much diversity compared to all the other weapons and tech we see in Star Wars. See, look, we needed more people to hop on the back of ATRTs like the whole arc. I love that thing. I don't know what that was or what it was a reference to or what inspired this, but that was cool. Look at that. The way they just transform, that's so cool. These kind of look like the weeping willow trees from Harry Potter.
Hotcakes! What are you doing? I knew I wouldn't be doing it!
Oh my gosh, I love this. This is another one of the best scenes from this arc. One of the few that I actually remember from the first watch. Oh my goodness, that would have killed them. No wonder they're doing that in battle. It's like, you're literally gonna kill us. Please stop right now. And then Krell calls on top of everything. Plays such a good homage to the Han Solo intercom call in New Hope.
That didn't work.
Just opens fire in a hangar full of clones. Like, chill, dude. Just park it. Set it down. Do you see that?
No. That's gonna leave a mark.
Oh, it's so cool. Just disintegrates everything. Looks like it opened a portal to the Matrix. Now, real quick, let's talk about the sponsor of today's video, Raycon. Raycon is probably the nicest thing that's come into my life recently. They sent me a pair of their premium wireless earbuds to check out, and they are so much better than I was expecting. For how small and unnoticeable these little guys are, they make all my music sound so much better. They fit perfectly in your ear too, with a nice snug fit, so you don't ever have to worry about them falling out while you're going for a run or doing backflips or whatever it is you like to do with your time. And if for some reason the standard size doesn't fit, they're nice enough to send you all these extra gel tip sizes that you can swap out on your own, so you can find the perfect size for your specific ear holes, I guess. The bass on these is insane. They've got different sound profiles you can flip through with the buttons on the earbuds, and the bass one sounds amazing. I've been using them for days and haven't needed to charge them once. They've got a super long lasting 32-hour battery life with 8 hours of playtime, but when you store them in their case, it just recharges them for you. For how nice these are, I was expecting them to be way more expensive than they are. I am shocked at how affordable these are for how premium quality they are. And to top it off, Raycon hooked us up with a discount code. Right now, you can click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/MichaelJ and you'll get 15% off your Raycon purchase. Thank you so much to Raycon for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you guys for checking out Raycon. Now, let's get back to the video. Honestly, for the entire arc of this story, I hated Dogma. Like, he is the worst clone, so annoying. But you gotta give it to the guy, he's just following orders. He's just being loyal to a fault like they're told. But thankfully his redemption at the end is so sweet, because if Rex didn't do, the deed, I don't know what would have happened. Krell could have escaped again, started killing everyone. That's the only reason that I have any sort of respect or like Dogma at all, is because of the last scene. Also, I think they captured Temuera Morrison's facial expressions really well, especially in this arc. I love when they get to space, it's a full out space battle. Like, this is insane. There's so many capital ships. I don't remember this all going on last time I watched this. Some little Tri-Droids, a little Y-Wing. Did you see that? Holy cow, he exploded and you can see the pilot come out of the cockpit. There's a Y-Wing bomber. He flies in front, explodes, and you can see the pilot just going right into the camera. They really make everything up front and personal, huh? I love these ships too. I don't know what these are. Oh, they're the Headhunter starfighters. These originated from the Z95 Headhunter, which was from Legends. These ships look so cool. Apparently it appeared in Solo's expanded edition audiobook and adaptation. Ooh, and then Star Wars Resistance. You can see it in the wreckage.
Oh, it's a Z95, maybe so.
Actually, it's a Z96.
See, I know why you think that, Niku, but the markings on this ship are clearly from Reaper Squadron. See, in the Clone Wars, they never used the Z96. Only the Z95.
Did anyone watch Resistance? I couldn't get into that show. I wouldn't mind giving it a second chance, but I don't know. It was just so different from what they hyped it up to be. Oh, those fighters look so cool. So glad they used some inspiration from Legends. It's such a cool starfighter. It's a shame we haven't seen it in anything live action. Was that a pilot floating by in space? Did you see that? Look at this. In the midst of another fighter going down, you just casually passed a pilot just floating out in space, which is very realistic to how, it would be theoretically, but I don't know, we just don't see it that often. That's pretty brutal. Goodness gracious, there's so much going on. Also, so cool that this whole scene and takedown of the capital ship was because Anakin told Fives the story from episode 1 when he took down the Trade Federation ship from blowing it up from the inside. And I think it's pretty hard to make it different but feel the same, and they did a really good job at that.
Why do they have to go and do that?
What was sucked out? It blows up and then all these things were sucked out of it. Oh my gosh, ray shields at the last second. That's what the clones need. Some little ray shields to protect themselves from all the Umbaran attacks.
Ray shields, hit the deck!
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Just turn around and come to a halt and start blasting droids. It's a wonder that no blaster bolts hit this huge bomb looking thing, seeing how it barely goes into the reactor and everything freaking explodes. Look at this. Throws it into it just slowly.
Live to fight another day.
Ah, it's so cool. This arc is so good. If you guys have favorite arcs from the Clone Wars show, drop them down below. I'm curious what other arcs were really good. I personally like the Geonosis landing at Point Rain arc. That was so cool. The Ryloth arc is good. It's hard to beat Umbara though, especially to finish it off with a double dual wielding Jedi who goes rogue and kills all the clones. Spoiler, sorry. He's a beast. Not in a good way though. Oh, where did they even start firing from? They're in the middle of nowhere. Oh wait, these are other clones. No, not this. Okay, so 1 clone gets down, 2 clones get down, 3 clones get down. Oh, this is so sad. This was the saddest part of the whole arc. Jeez, right to the face. I mean, at least they have good aim. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those guys got launched too. Right to the face too. Can't see very well the binoculars with a big blinding blaster in your eye. Oh, is that 2 more? Goodness gracious. Yeah, there goes 1. Thankfully not too many main characters died in this arc, right? Just the 1? Oh wait, did he dodge that? Look, look, look. It looks like he ducks his head, but it still hits his shoulder. It was E for effort. This guy gets hit too. Oof, right in the chest. I mean, you think they wear the armor for a reason, but it doesn't seem to help sometimes. I'm glad that Book of Boba Fett showed off Boba and Din's armor, but holy cow. Jeez, 3 more down. Oh my gosh, that moment was so crazy. I'm surprised he didn't take his helmet off right then. Maybe he was in shock, just trying to figure out what to do. Oh, such a surreal moment. Does anyone remember seeing this for the first time? I was glad that I forgot about it because when I rewatched it, I got to watch it as if I hadn't seen it before. Brothers fighting brothers. Goodness. Really just builds Krell up to be this huge menace, this big bad guy that I would never want to go near. And I'm just so happy he's not in any more Star Wars. It would just be frustrating to watch more of him. Oh my goodness, this was so sad. Look, Numa on his helmet. Oh my goodness. Remember from Ryloth? You'll see it. If you haven't, we're going to make another slow motion video on Ryloth, and I'm sure Numa will be in it. Maybe she won't, but it's cool that he took her with him, but it sucks to see him go. I can't believe they ended this character here.
He sent us to these coordinates to stop the enemy, but it was you.
Oh, and by his own brothers too. Oh, so this is the second main character, big character that dies. Oh my gosh, the tear. Every time a clone cries, oh, it's so emotional. Because they're bred to not show emotion. They're bred to fight, be loyal, and just be a soldier. So when there's huge moments of like with emotional gravity, like in the last season when Rex and Ahsoka are against all the bad Order 66 clones and Rex sheds a tear. Oh my gosh, I actually cried at that point. But this was so sad too.
General Krell, you're being relieved of duty.
It's treason then.
Surrender, General.
This setup is crazy. This looks like something straight out of a video game. I can't believe that they all got in such close proximity to this guy. First of all, he's a Jedi. He can do stuff like this. Second of all, if he decided to pull out his lightsabers, he could have cut down all of them within, a minute. The farther you are away, I feel like the better. And don't circle him because what if your blaster shots miss and they go through and hit your friend on the other side? Actually, no, I take that back. Close encounters with the Jedi are good for taking them down. Just look at Order 66, Candy Mundi, Ayla Secura, all of the Jedi that got slaughtered. They were super close distance. I guess it's just give and you take, There's bad that comes with the good. Like, getting force pushed into the walls with concussions. Oof. It looks like they got hit so hard too. I'm so surprised that his lightsabers never hit each other and he hasn't cut any limbs off. Because not only does he have twice as many blades as normal, or 4 times as many for some people, he also has twice as many arms. If the average Joe had a lightsaber, the first thing he would do is accidentally cut his arm off.
Super great. That's hot.
Like, how much more training did he have to go through? Wait, did his lightsaber just go through his other blade? Right here? Look, the blue one's spinning, the green one's spinning. Okay, it looks like they intersected at one point, but they didn't clash. Okay, theoretically, yeah, if he's spinning this one sideways and this one up here is a helicopter, they're gonna hit. I guess those lightsabers do hit. That's weird. Oof, that guy was just ripped apart. Same with this guy, just stabbed right through the chest. His takedowns are so brutal. Look at this. He hits them so hard, they go up into the air and fall backward. He's already killed 4 guys. I mean, there was only, 10 to start with? It's crazy to think that if they wouldn't have killed him in this episode, he would have gone on to be Count Dooku's apprentice and possibly be in, theoretically in episode 3, canonically speaking.
I will not not be undermined by creatures bred in some laboratory.
And it looks like he actually had mercy on Rex here, because he could have easily destroyed the last few standing clones. There was only like 3 to 5 left probably, but instead he chose to jump out of the huge tower through the glass all the way to the ground, which I gotta say looks so theatrical. Oh, and the superhero landing. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, he cut his face in half. Look at this. There's a line right through his head. Oh, 2 at once? Are you kidding me? This attacks... Oh, 3 at once. Goodness gracious. He cut 3 clones with 1 strike. Wait. There's a 4th one here, right? No, this was... He got all 3 of them across the face. Jeez, that's so crazy. Come on, guys. You should be able to hit him. This close proximity with this many clones is like Order 66 type of thing. I'm surprised none of them hit him. There go the 3 guys that just got their faces cut off. Wait, it actually shows the lightsaber marks are actually on their chests here, but before they were on the face. Oh, wait. He cut 3 more off. These 3 have the marks on the heads, and right after with his other saber, he did 3 on the chest. Another 3. He's taking them out Fruit Ninja style, 3 at a time combos. That's crazy. They go so far too. Look, 3 left. 5's Rex. Maybe he knew they had plot armor, so that's why he didn't try to kill him. He just jumped away because they're main characters. Oh, he kicks him in the head. Looks like he used his lightsaber as something to like push off of. No, he just kicked him through the chest. Oh, he picks him up by the leg? What? I don't remember this. He picks 2 clone troopers up by the legs? Oh, he just yeets them. Oh, he just throws them into the other clones. I'm surprised I didn't catch it. Just like bowling pins, right down, strike. Oh my gosh, he just brutally destroyed this guy. Oh, just cuts him down. No chance. I mean, you literally have no chance against this guy. What a monster. Also, the way he attacks from the top, they're literally back to back. Not even like Obi-Wan and Mace Windu from episode 2 in the Geonosian arena. They are 5 people back to back. They got 5 different points of protecting each other, and he jumps at them from the top and kills them all, or at least shoulder checks them to the ground, knocks them unconscious. He's so big. His lightsabers look kind of... Oh wait, did you see that twirl? Look at this. He twirls it and it starts at the top and he twirls it to his bottom hand. That is so cool. And at the same time, his bottom left hand grabs his second saber and twirls it to the top. Whoa. Okay, so the green saber starts on the top, twirls it to the bottom, watch the green saber, and then the top hand grabs it again, and then the blue saber, bottom to top as well. Holy cow. He's just showing off at this point. And it's so cool that his lightsabers like unfold, kind of like the Temple Guards, as well as like the Darth Ray, which, you know, the Temple Guards did it first, I think, right? Who did it first, Temple Guards or Krell? Can someone tell me in the comments where the folding lightsaber came from? Oh, wait. Look, his lightsabers actually touched and interacted. They did the clash flash. You can see it with blasters, but it looks like they also did it with his lightsabers actually for once. Oh, that guy died. He's dead. Oh my gosh, he literally cut his ankles off. Look, he sweeps him off his feet with a lightsaber. Oh, he got stabbed. Oh my gosh. See, that's what I'm talking about. 4 blades is just too much. It's too OP. It feels like Force Unleashed. I think they tried to bring Starkiller into canon at one point, but they just couldn't figure out how, because canonically he'd be too powerful for anyone. It just wouldn't work. It works for the video game world, but how do you bring someone that powerful, bringing down Star Destroyers and more powerful than Vader and Palpatine into the Star Wars universe? He would just dominate everyone and anything. There's no stopping him. Look, do you see how far his lightsabers reach? They're so much longer than normal. I need a side-by-side of him and his lightsabers versus like Obi-Wan, like a standard above average male with his lightsaber. The twirl behind the back also switched hands. Look at this. Blue lightsaber's in his left hand, twirls it to his back right hand. So now he has 2 lightsabers in both of his right hands. Okay, until he just switched his green lightsaber to his left hand. It's such a flurry. It's so hard to see what he's doing. He moves so fast. Cut both of their shins off and stabbed both of them. Oh, it's so sad to see. It really is. Oh, cool little folding moment. Look, they're tiny little blades, just like Obi-Wan in the original cut of episode 4 when he was fighting Vader and it just kind of like simmered out. It looks like this. Look, tiny little blades. Tiny blades. They're like 2 inches. I think it would be kind of funny if instead of like rolling and jumping back up, he just rolled away. Like he just kept rolling, like Tuk Tuk from Raya or something. Oof. Broken rib cage, concussion, can't breathe. Oh, this too hard to watch. We need to skip this fatality.
Finish him.
It's like Bane and Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. I don't know what's worse, getting absolutely thrown out of existence by this guy or getting stabbed through the chest with a lightsaber. I guess one, you have slight chance of survival, but I mean, then you're sitting next to a little baby Sarlacc or whatever it is. Maybe it would be nice because he threw you farther away from the center of danger. Stabbed another dude. Poor guy. I really liked the touch of the clone armor plating on his two lower arms, kind of like Obi-Wan Kenobi's arms. It just looks cool for a Jedi in this era.
Hey, ugly! Come and get me!
I love that he just taunted him and he's like, yes, I will come get you. I can't believe he just stood there though and trusted the beast. I would have at least shot the tentacles and tried to like wake him up. Oh, look, he barely stepped on it. What was he gonna do? Eat him? Look how close he gets to him. The lightsaber literally grazes his shin plate. It looks like he was gonna open his mouth and eat him or try to stick his helmet in his mouth or something. I don't know. Even this, how do you not cut all the tentacles off or your own limbs off? I guess probably after like 10, 15 years, you get good awareness, like spatial awareness of where your limbs are in respect to the lightsaber. But it would have been so cool to see a clone pick up his other saber and just kind of like, I don't know, throw it or try to use it. It couldn't really do much, but it would still be cool. Oh, gets him at the knees and he does a cartwheel. Did he hit his head? Honestly, they probably should have stunned Krell first before shooting the monster. Look at that screenshot. Literally one frame, he's a ghost. Someone call Luigi because this guy needs to be sucked up. Whoa, check this out. This is so cool. Watch Dogma here. Watch his hands. He gets kind of sus, getting real close to fives. Look at that. Did you see that? He sneaks his gun out of his pocket. I never noticed that before, that you could actually see it. No. It's just his hands. I guess it looks like he's trying to pull it out. He doesn't have it yet, I don't think. His face is the angriest. He's the most offended by what Krell did because he made him look like an idiot.
Eventually, you'll have to do the right thing.
No one deserved it more, I gotta say. Is there any other Clone Wars characters that are more hated than this guy? Please, someone tell me. Fives is like, oops, I didn't notice you grabbed that. Yay, reinforcements, finally. Jeez, took forever. What were you, in the middle of a war or something? Wait, so why is Dogma still in handcuffs? Is he getting tried because he shot the Jedi? Or is he going back to a different prison cell because he was following the Jedi at first? I feel like he redeemed himself, right? Oh, the poor guys that fought against each other. I wonder what legions those were. That guy had a lot of faith in that gunship driver to not hit him. He just kind of took off. He's like, see you later and don't hit me. I can't wait to do more Clone Wars battles. Put them down in the comments, whatever you want me to do next. And if you haven't already, go check out part 1. I'll put a link at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. I will see you in the comments. The Force will be with you always.